Hello everyone, my Henry here, and it's so nice. It's so nice to be back in the backyard with you guys. So there's been a few things, of course. On our stream, we're streaming again on the backyard. We got this all finished up with Crispy along the front of the river. It looks beautiful. Paul and Cece helped in their own little ways, but we have new things. We have mushrooms, we have new flowers, and from what I can tell there's 5 different colors. On stream we only had access to 3, so I'm glad someone's been back through and kind of added all the extra colors. So whoever did that, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yes, we also have new wood type. This is rotten wood that you can make by placing wood on a rot block, which is a new type of dirt. It is this one here, and then we also have this, a little bit of undergrowth. So of course, being the flower shop owner, I'm gonna have to capitalize on all of this, and we're gonna have to add it to the shop. But there is also a new one tall flower that's in the swamp biome, so I do need to go find that at some point, but that's probably not going to be sold in the flower shop, much like the blue orchid isn't. And this still needs to be done. Raph's floating library, and that's a small project for later. Yes, I'm so glad I'm back. I'm sorry I've been away. There's been a lot of problems that I've been dealing with my job, a lot of let's just say harassment and bullying kind of things, but I'm past it. We are out of the woods, we are fine, and we are back in the backyard with all our motivation. And I built this a few weeks ago before I had to go on a break. I was setting up a 2 tall flower field here with all the 2 tall flowers that we had, and I do think it looks rather beautiful. However, wouldn't it be nice if the first thing we built today was an extension of this flower field in the form of a lovely time lapse? I'm thinking, because we have 5 more, that we take them and bring them all the way along here. This area we can take out, because I do know as well I do know when you're looking from spawn you can see this area here, so I think probably one field here so you can see it from spawn, and then the other ones we can put along the path there. There might be some empty spaces in the middle here, but I'm not too worried about that because you're not going to see it. Waste of resources to put loads of flowers here if you're not going to see it. So on with the time lapse. Well, I guess first I need to go and get a load of these. One moment, then time lapse time. are here. We finished it, and I must say, I am kind of obsessed with these new flowers. I love them so much. The 5 different types. Like I said, there's one field you can only really see from the water, but I kind of hang on. I wanted it so you could still see it from spawn, because otherwise this bit would have been like empty and would have looked weird if it wasn't decorated up. But coming on over from here, it just fills out the space so nicely, and we haven't had to reuse the same flowers again. I left the parts that were the terracotta from Terralith open. Here I think we do need another flower field at some point. We might have to reuse, we'll have to reuse one of them, but and also it'll hide the sunflowers a bit because you can only see the green from this side, so I think it would work well. But you come down, of course you can kind of see them a little bit poking through. I added some mushrooms to the trees as you go through, just for a bit of extra texture, and we should probably, I don't think all of the trees need them, just the ones along the path. But you get to here and we have the pink and the purple ones. I think on the time lapse this little bit was yellow because I wanted another color here, but then because this field ended up being so small, I just changed the yellow out and brought it over to here. This is all terracotta, so I feel that unsure what we'll do here at some point. But the other colors, yes, you don't really see them. You only really see them from spawn because they're tucked back here. Brought them only down to the ravine, but I think it looks really cool. And let's not fall down the ravine. I think the only thing now that I could add just for a bit of extra texturing now that we have it is the undergrowth. The crafting recipe for it isn't too expensive, and it just gives us that little, it can go on stone, it can go on dirt, it can go on grass. It's a really useful block in that it will go on any flat surface. It won't go on a side piece, but you know, we don't need to worry about that too much. It looks good, so you don't need to worry about, you know, glow lichen doesn't really fit the vibe sometimes. Vines obviously don't go on the flat, but these, I've just said it doesn't go on the side of a tree. What am I doing? But you know, you just place a few of these down and it's just a little bit extra along the sides. Just along the sides of the path. You always have that, like, it's not dead, but it's struggling to grow kind of stuff because it's where people sometimes tread. So it kind of gets destroyed. So, and then we can put a little bit on the bridge, transition it out, but I am so happy with our new flower fields. Now I must now I must admit, like I said, we're gonna have to sell the flowers, and they're not gonna fit. They're not gonna fit in here. So I feel that we're gonna have to tell people to venture upstairs, and we can build a little wall here so I can still have an area for making the flowers and all of the extra stuff that we need. But I'm thinking maybe turn this room, because we'll need 5 of those flowers. We're gonna need the mushroom block, and we're gonna need the undergrowth. So I feel that we could even kind of break it here a little bit, put a door here, and then we still would have access to everything we need. And we'll still get to keep this monstrosity that I forget who built. But yeah, I think I'm gonna boop this. So let's make an extension to our flower shop. So we have finished our upgrade to the flower shop. I have been around quite a bit and I've tried to restock these as best as I can. I have decided to do the azure bluets and the oxide daisies as a half stack for a diamond now, because these ones are kind of hard to find. They don't kind of spawn in big groups, so much more difficult to gather those. We also stocked up the hanging roots. We go up here now to the new addition. It's very simple. Definitely very simple. We have the employees only section for when we need to add new stuff. We got all our extra flowers in here to keep track, and of course all our bone meal. But apart from that, I like it. You can get your mushrooms, each of the new flowers by shades. What is it? Color? The color lilies, 5 different shades. There is a new one tall flower, which is over in the swamp biome. So not gonna stock that. That can be a special delivery. And then of course the undergrowth is also here, and I kind of spread it out along the floor. A little bit of decorating, not too much, but I like it. So that's one thing done for today. And onwards to the next one, because today is very much a getting back on track, restocking the shops, building a few things like we already decorated over there. So next on the list, let's go check out the mushroom shop, shall we? And the leather shop. And the butchers while we're there. See if any of that needs a restocking. Hello? Well, I guess we need brown. Red is fine. Mushroom stem, of course. Do we have any backups? A lot of red. I guess let's restock the mushroom shop next, shall we? Okay, that wasn't too bad. We managed to get everything pretty easily. We did have to go and put Silk Touch on our axe pretty quickly, but that wasn't too bad. And I doubled up the amount of brown mushrooms for everyone, because I know this is the most popular. This is still half a stack for each one, and I'm wondering, do we have enough to fill up the barrel? We do. That's all done, and Sprinkles has provided us lovingly with some spore blossoms, so we do get to finish stocking up the shop today. So thank you so much, Sprinkles. I appreciate it. Oh god, what is happening there? Don't jump when it's close up. Now it does look like the books and do need restocking, as does the leather. I will take the diamond, thank you so much. Food is all out of stock, so even more reason to head on over to the industrial area to do it. But let me just check the bees before we head on over to there. Now the bees, the honey block is of course the worst affected, and these ones, they're looking okay, but again, it doesn't hurt for us to go and top it up while we're over there. But wait, before we actually do that, BH built a new shop up over there, which provides us with some tasks to do if we are bored, apparently. So when I logged back onto the server earlier this week, CC and M were there, and we got up to some shenanigans helping CC with his task. So let's all go and enjoy some of the madness that was that task, and then we could talk about my task.
Unfortunately, we can't. No, my friend. Oh,
No, it's not you.
There he goes.
uh,
Why do we have a giant hole again? Why?
no one knows.
No one
Genuinely,
knows where
no
this
one
hole
knows.
came from. No.
Don't die. Can't have a repeat of CC. Got note blocks. This is the most random tower I've seen. Got some gravel, some leaves, and note blocks now.
He's in the water. No.
This is
Get
so
up here, Cole.
chaotic for no reason. Come on, Cole.
The music.
What?
Oh,
no! You're not Cole.
There's a magma block. No.
No! Where's the boat? Why is the music like this? Where is the boat? This is so
Carrot
funny.
ice cream.
This is so stupid. I love it.
This is what you're missing on the backyard, my son.
I need a screenshot, non-context screenshot for the channel.
I already did. Do you want me to break
Can you
it?
break the boat for like a? Can you break the boat for a second? I'm gonna put one over here and like block the path.
Oh! Oh no!
Now, the task that I got compared to CC's was rather simple in that all I needed to do was get as many screenshots of other people without knowing I'm there. Bonus points if it looks really funny. Now, I do need to work on this, but I did manage to get some random screenshots of CC up to some nonsense while I was streaming with Crisp to get this. So I didn't really do this, not yet. I'll keep working on it, but I'm still glad I at least got some silly screenshots of CC, my rival. Apparently that's now a thing. So yes, jolly good. But while we're on the task of talking about BH, I do have his axe, and I've had it for about 2 months. So let's go quickly give it back to him. Sorry, BH. Now I realized there is something else we should do. If we're heading on over to the industrial district, then we might as well stock up on the brown dye. And I think it's time that we make the cactus farm that we've been putting off. Green, I mean, green is gonna be something that's in demand, and oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess I need to restock this as well. So I think while we're here, we can go to the flower shop and at least restock. Alright, so we're back at home. We got a decent amount of dyes done. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors. And we can get green dye going today, but it's wholly dependent on what's over here. What cactus has been building up while we've not been here. It looks like a skeleton and a zombie died in here, but sure, okay. 160 odd cactus here, and I wanted to do a floor of 16, so we can do 10 layers of a cactus farm, and all that's going to go into a central area, hopper down, and we can put it into a small smelter array like we did for the animals for the cooking of the butcher shop. So I think now that we know how much we have, I can take it all with us. I'm gonna get rid of this finally, and it can be gone forever. And yeah, let's head into a time lapse of the cactus farm. Well, green dye farm. Let's go. Now, did I build a giant ugly tower of stone? Yes, I did. However, there is a reasoning behind the madness, because I have an entire design concept for the industrial district for this and the sheep farm, which will come in the next episode, because we've already done so much today and the motivation is real right now. So we'll have that done. Hooray. And I'm also going to put a small farm for sea pickles to get all the lime dye. However, blah, 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 blah. I have a build design for this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and the sea pickles to come. So this is going to be, after next week's episode of the final crypt build to get it done, we're going to come here and do an epic transformation. We're going to have all of these buildings done, and it's going to be great. Which is why I put it in there for now, because if I didn't, the cactus would fall out onto the sides and we wouldn't get any. But we just have a simple thing, again using the lava. It's not fully automatic because, I mean, I can't auto, you know, the brain isn't braining for this, and I'm happy to auto just collect the cactus in case we need it, but I've only been here for a little while, and okay, I'll admit I've been here for a bit longer than a little while. So, I mean, we got 8 stacks of green dye from this, and that's going to help us out immensely. Going to help us out immensely going forward with the dye farm that we need, because whenever I'm here, ooh, misclick, whenever I'm here, we can have, this will all to be going, I can just collect brown dye and feed the animals while I'm here, and the honeys will still keep ticking over. Billy's bamboo farm will keep ticking over, so we're getting there. This is working out. But I do want to do some lawn now, if I'm honest, because that's what we've been doing on all the episodes. It is the short from a few weeks ago, but I do want to explain a bit behind it before I show it off. So let me head on over to Spawn to explain. I should also say before we head over to Spawn that we were grinding out the food, so we will be able to restock the butcher's shop and at least the leather part of the leather and bookshop. And even though the honey shop was kind of already well stocked, we can take all of this home with us and restock it just a little bit more. So here I am. Look at me. Look at cute little me. You can see gaps behind there. Oh well, let's don't even know. Just don't look at that right now. Okay, don't look at it. But I've made these shrines. Now, my one regret is should have been wearing the Crypt Keeper outfit when I made this. I didn't think about it at the time. But the idea for this is we have a little shrine all dedicated around the server. And there are my eyes. They're always watching. So when players die, their souls come to here and get sent over to the crypt, because we will be making monuments there for everyone's death. 10 deaths get them 1 lantern, and considering some have died over 200 times, that's a lot of lanterns. But that is not for today. So here are the shrines, and get into the lore. The Eyes of the Backyard. That is the simple name that they came to be called. The Eyes of the Crypt. Everywhere in this world to watch over everything and collect the souls of all those builders who had departed before a new copy of their soul could be born again, and they could continue on with their great work. Continue building the backyard, to continue to fight for it and defend it against what was to come. But they still didn't know exactly what was coming for them, nor did they know what side they were going to choose. But who created these statues with their powers? Well, that was the skill of a builder who dwelt in the mountains near the crypt itself. We have two more things to do today, and one of them is something that I'm too embarrassed to even look at, because Crisp and I built this. We built this and then never really stocked this up, did we? Our little coral shop. Now I did fill up the sea pickles because I was grinding them out for the lime dye. However, coral, seagrass, dead coral. People have already bought out the dead coral, which we'd have to go into the end to get, and most of these aren't a full stack anymore. So I think it's time. We're gonna get some seagrass. We're gonna get some living coral at least. We won't get the dead coral today. Dead coral could be something I will get another day, as you can get it from the end. I will fly over there and get it. But I think it's time. I think it's time that this beautiful shop that we built actually gets stocked up. So let's go. After far too long, the coral shop is actually stocked. of coral. Now, the dead one, like I said, will go to the end. Seagrass, I decided to take out. Use this one for the dead coral fan stuff. Half a stack for diamond I think is still fine. I don't think that'll get used too much. Sea pickles, of course, are here. But then these two, I changed to half a stack for this. And then a quarter stack for these ones because they're so hard to find. Especially these ones, they don't really spawn much. So decided to do that, and I decided to change the price. CC's back. But our final thing for the day. Now, we had a competition. We had a competition for who could catch? Ugh. Who could find the most emerald ore? Everyone bought in with these diamonds, and the book has been taken. Hold please. Oh God. What is wrong with you?
Well, I just walked up to you this time. I didn't even say anything.
I just turned around and you just... I had a heart attack. I came to figure out the winner of the emerald competition, but... Oh, the book's there. It's right behind the chest. I am being dumb.
Did I win? Golf rules. Lowest score wins.
Well, if lowest
still
score...
lost.
Yeah, you still
I
lost.
still lost if that's the case.
You still lost. There you go. Sorry, you tried,
Oh.
Cece. You tried. Let me just quickly tally up the points, and I'll tell you who the winner is. Well, I think it's safe to say, well, we have a definitive winner with 119 points. Victory goes to the one and the only Jamoon, because they found so many. I mean, to be fair, they were hollowing out an entire mountain, so it's kind of rigged. Good job, M. So I guess M wins all of the diamonds and a half stack of ancient debris, which I'm now going to go and have to collect. So hopefully I can deliver that to her by the next episode. So we're going to sign out here. We have got, oh my gosh, we got so much done today. We got all our shops done. We got the flower field. We got the cactus farm done. And apart from the law, I did all this in a day. Like, I have been going hard today to get all of this out for you. So thank you all so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for tuning in today as we end on the nighttime on beautiful Spawn. So I will, well, I'll let everyone know they can take this all home now. But until next week, guys, when we'll be finishing the crypt, finally getting that sheep farm done. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And let's hand over to an outro with our rival Cece. All right, Cece, take it away.
Unsubscribe from Hi, I'm Cece. Subscribe to Myson Via. Unsubscribe from Hi, I'm Cece. Subscribe to Myson Via. He's not holding me hostage. Like the video. Dislike mine.
Yeah.
Hate me. Call me mean words in my comment section.
Everyone go to Cece's channel and post abuse, apparently.
Yeah, go send hate mail.
Yay, what could go wrong?
Woo.
Anyway, bye.
Bye. Too many moss carpets in the way. Ah.